Reddit people, what made you smile, laugh today? Please consider subscribing if you enjoy the video. My son came up to me and said, out of nowhere, "Hey, Mama, I'm gonna go get a storybook, and you're gonna read me a story out of it, and then I'm gonna read you a story, and then we're gonna love it, okay? Okay? That's what we're gonna do." And then he went into his room and hollered out a second later, "Mama, I changed my mind. I'm gonna play in here and you're gonna stay out there and I'm gonna read a story later. Okay? Okay? Good. Good choice, Mama." I giggled myself silly. He's 3, nearly 4, and obsessed with letting me know everything that's gonna happen. Most of the time it's adorable and funny. Some of the time he gets himself in trouble, lol. My 9-year-old niece had COVID-19, a non-serious cases, and she is fine now, which was smile-worthy on its own. However, what make me laugh is her super solution to protect her sister and parents. I wear my mask, and I keep my hands in my pocket when I go out of my room. This way I don't touch anything. Also, Dad or Mum had to do everything for me, and that's cool. Reached 3 weeks of sobriety. My girlfriend told me she punched a girl in her dream last night so hard that she turned to dust, Thanos style. She's so lawful her first thought was that she had legally committed manslaughter. My grandma died. She lives in a different country and due to COVID we can't go to the funeral. She died of different causes, not COVID. My sister hates our house cat's guts. They just like each other to death, so her room is prohibited to the cat. My mum was so upset with my grandma's death and we were all gathered in my sister's room, so the cat ventured into this unknown land. He climbed up a chair and threw it down along with some stuff that were nearby. My sister, instead of reacting dramatically, decided to bring the cat to my mum and pick up what fell. It was such an odd situation to watch that we just all started laughing at the whole thing. I guess it lifted Mum's spirits as she was also laughing through the tears, so that was nice smiley face. My 2-year-old daughter does not show much affection at all. No hugs, no kisses, no cuddles. Today though, she started saying "wait, I love you" whenever one of us is walking into another room. We all love it so much, we can't stop smiling. My crush was in my dream. Picking up my guitar again and finding out my arthritis and cramping didn't stop me from playing 11 minutes. I missed it so much. Our neighbors have started hiding, displaying stuffed animals in their yards and windows for people and families to find while they are out on their social distance walks. Was minding my own business Redditing on my tablet, when I felt a sudden tickle in my ear, which scared me a little. Turns out my roommate's ball python had slithered onto the back of the couch and bumped his face into my head. It was cute, he just wanted to visit. Day 14 of sobriety combined with a better diet and exercise. It makes it much easier to smile. It's my birthday today and I smiled and laughed as well. Quarantine doesn't seem so bad when you have your loved ones around you. I was going to sneak a lunch in with my 21-year-old son at a drive-thru. As we were meeting at Popeye's Chicken, I noticed a car broke down in the road, so I stopped to help push the vehicle out of the road. It was a husband and wife with 2 small children. I called my son to come over to where I was to see if he could help. He's actually a mechanic. My son gets there and the husband was distraught about his family being without a working car. I mentioned my son was on his way and should be there in a couple minutes, and a mechanic with tools. My son got there, quickly found the issue, got tools out and fixed his minivan there in the parking lot. The guy pulled out his wallet to offer payment and my son declined and said, "Spend it on your kids." I couldn't be more proud as his dad that he recognized their plight and didn't take his money. I should also mention that my son lad lost his job last week due to the virus microbe. He could have used that money and I knew it, yet he still declined the money. I have started watching Brooklyn 99 so that. This is such a great show. I love how devoted Terry is to his family. I'm thankful that I'm surrounded by my family and positive vibes. My girlfriend farted in bed. My cat desperately trying to get into the drawer that my dad was cleaning out. My daughter painted my dad's nails and I look freaking fabulous. I had a double Big Mac for lunch today. Shout out to all the takeout restaurant workers for feeding us during the shutdown. My husband and I tried to put up a shelf together. First there were tears and then just laughing. My cat pretty much screaming at me, because she was bored and wanted attention. I wish I could say a girlfriend, but I'm lonely. I found out that if you put sparkling water in a Camelback water bottle, it turns into a tiny pressure washer. Accidentally cleaned the ceiling fan blades today. My grandmother and I had a conversation at lunch about hypothetically ordering bees online. It doesn't sound that funny written out, but we were laughing so hard we were crying, picturing ourselves running around in the yard in giant beekeeper suits and scaring away all the neighbors. Neither of us has any idea how we got on this topic in the first place, which just made it even funnier. Maybe being stuck in the house together all this time is messing with our heads. I have my result tomorrow morning. It'll probably be out before I wake up. I got to know today itself and I have no idea if I'll make it or not. But yeah, it's the only thing that made me laugh today uncontrollably. P.S. Pray for me please CE. Meeting my brother who is in rehab. I hadn't seen him in weeks. My mum has been really sick and we had to bring her into the hospital to have her neph tubes replaced this AM. It has been a very stressful weekend and we were resting on the couch when her Vienna visiting nurse Mike pulled in. He knows we are trying not to leave because of the virus and my mom's starting chemo next week, and also knows that she is growing weak and not eating a lot. He dropped off 4 different cases of Boost drink for women so she can have some more nutrition. Made me not only smile, but cry tears of joy. He had no idea what had gone on over the last 24 hours and just decided to stop by on a Sunday to make sure she had what she needed and wouldn't accept any payment. Nurses are the real heroes. All my herbs and plants are sprouting. I've got more going in next weekend and it's always nice to be reassured that you can grow shit. When I went to the store and people are still panic buying toilet paper. Playing video games with my brother like we used to 2 years ago. He's 25 and I'm 19 and these days he's coming over more often and it's like nothing changed when we play against each other. The New York mayor talking about coronavirus and then talking about how his family made spaghetti and meatballs as a kid. I don't know why, but a wholesome story like that made me smile. Soviet cats. Best moments of airplane. Clip had me laughing in tears this morning. SHTF. I picked the wrong week to quit sniffing glue. My 11-month-old brother just can't stop smelling smelly face. My baby brother, 1, came to my room and kissed me. I'm at home for quarantine. My 8-year-old brother just explained to me how we're part human and part dogs and dogs are part human and part dogs. He did this to distract me. Steal my phone and say I grounded you like a week ago. A wonderful girl smiley face. I had a dream that I was selling bodies on Amazon and what made me smile was when I woke up. I realized they let me. My favorite person in the world sent me a video of a cute dog dancing. We'd been kinda fighting since Thursday so it meant a lot and really made me smile. So my girlfriend and I can't see each other because of quarantine and she really misses me so. She woke up really early and called me telling me to get on my Xbox and play Minecraft with her. She is one of the most mature people I know and she asked me to play Minecraft with her and I've had this shit-eating grin the entire time we have been playing. We made a house and have 2 cats, one named Craig and the other Clyde. My small children built a blanket fort together and have been in there for several hours. My wife and kids making parody videos of the Tiger King music videos. They are so creative and funny. Finally pooping after not pooping for 3 days, especially since on Friday I had Nashville hot chicken. Nothing. A live streamer I watch says he'll kick anyone's ass that shows up to meet him in person, because he doesn't want to be bothered. I find that hilarious. I've been dwelling into the TikTok world. Just watching people dancing and do silly things brings a smile to my face. It's an effective time killer, if nothing else. I'm breaking in my new smoker. 1 order of Texas brisket coming up. My cat keeps stealing my chair when I get up. I feed the squirrels in the neighborhood and today the cutest baby squirrel showed up on my front porch to eat seeds. Squirrels are kinda greedy when it comes to food and can be jerks to each other. But this little guy held his ground and squeaked furiously at his competition and held his ground. Cutest little guy, made my day. I was texting my friend, and we somehow came to the discussion of Socrates being misogynistic and she, being the loveliest freak I know, decide to write out in vivid detail Socrates fingering his arsehole. I was very disturbed, but also quite amused. A lady I know has dementia and I saw her today. She gave me a huge hug and smiled. It was so lovely to see her happy. Sadly, nothing The last 2 days have been shitty. I'll pull myself out of it tomorrow. My husband went to eat a spoonful of corn and somehow managed to fling corn all over his face. I giggled so hard. I saw a dog. My cats, so sweet and cuddly. Happy cake day. I watched Community. That's it. That's what made me laugh and smile today. My grandma used the emojis when I texted that the ice cream shop was closed. It was just funny to me since she rarely gets upset and it was just so out of character. Travis's balls, sticking them in my face. Them balls were like golden nuggets to him. Nothing yet, to be honest, but hope it's coming. Being told that my hard work was appreciated very much today. It may not seem like much in hindsight, but it's nice to work in a positive work environment where your hard work ethic is acknowledged. When I was chilling with my family, it's really nice having them around. I realized. My best buddy, we talked on the phone as we are both quarantined. We were just chatting about girls and work and fooling about laughing. We could barely speak for laughter. I love that dude. A big fart I ripped and scared my cat. You guys are smiling. Thanks for watching and subscribe for more r/AskReddit content. Be sure to check out our playlist, link in the description below.